We're just putting a little arbor in behind the little daybed seat down there. And the first of our posts are going in. Now you can actually see the trellis that we've put together. Posts, simple, concreted in, and then just some Rio. So the plant we're putting in is a nice little native. It's the Pandora. Will you look at these flowers? They come in a range of colours, and it's a variety called Party Pink. They're evergreen. So this little nook here is going to be private, pretty, and all year round.
Well, the way I figure it, I've got the garden guru here. Construction's done, I'm finished. See you next week, mate.
Oh, don't leave me here.
I'm only kidding. I'll stick around.
Good boy.
We've got a ton of beautiful flowers to pop in, and as always, the first job is to figure out your plant placement. A colourful mix of ornamentals and herbs.
This pool reno caper is working up an appetite. But lucky for us, Marion's already on the case. Come on, guys, come on. There, John.
Morning tea.
Yes.
Oh, somebody's already.
That'll be right. Come on, guys, down the back.
Carrot and walnut.
Carrot and walnuts, my favourite.
Well, I haven't tried that one yet.
Oh, how spoiled are we? Crew have demolished your cooking, quick, smart.
Yes, well, that's what it's there for.
Now, I have in my pocket something that you haven't seen for a little while. Your original handwritten letter that you wrote to us. And the photographs. The original Pearl, the kid your children enjoyed.
They did, yes. They did.
A hills hoist and a swimming pool. That was about it.
It is.
Oh, Jace, now you've done all the hard work. It's time to do the planting, buddy.
I know, and one of my favourite plants is sage. I like it because it's got those purple stems, silver foliage, but most importantly, it tastes best when it's burnt, and I'm good at burning things.
Oh, it's great flavour in the kitchen. I got a little curry plant here too, and some beautiful marjoram, golden marjoram. So got some nice foliage colours.
And then the flowers will attract all the bees and bugs.
Love it.
But marigolds will actually protect the plants, won't they?
Yeah, they will. I tell you what is just fantastic is there's a little digitalis here, which is a foxglove.
And how tall will they get?
Oh, it'll get up to about 1 metre high.
Beautiful.
Spectacular flowers, but the great thing is the plant will stay there for years. It'll just die down, come back again.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Win-win.
It's called Illumination Flame. It's a really good variety.
The best thing about having raised garden beds is look how easy it is to dig a hole. So if you're getting a bit older and your back's getting a bit stiffer, maybe think about replacing some of the lower beds with nice fluffy soil and a little bit higher.
Yeah, much easier to work, aren't they? It's amazing from what was here, a pool that was no longer used.
You could have spent just as much money fixing this up as what you would have filling a skip bin and the labour to get rid of what was here.
And it wouldn't be as pretty as this one.
No way.
Lovely seating, beautiful.
Hardwood left out in the elements will eventually go grey, just like an old paling fence. But if you give it a coat of something like this, with just a clear coat, low sheen, it brings out the colours in the timber. If you reapply it with a light sanding every year or two, it should look like this for many years to come.
And to give your new plants the best chance in life, don't forget to mulch. You know, when this show started, the recommendation was about 20 or 30 centimetres of sugarcane mulch to keep the weeds out and keep the moisture in. But science has actually come into gardening in the last 5 or 6 years, and they've changed all of that through research. We now know that 3 to 4 centimetres is just perfect because the sugarcane actually holds a lot of moisture in the body of the sugarcane, and you want that to go straight down into the soil. So keep it thin, don't overdo it.
Home crushed eco granite is an ideal choice for pathways or seating areas like this. We're nearly finished, and sitting in here, I can see how it's going to work. I reckon you could have a dozen people around the edges quite comfortably. But if you're all sitting in here staring at each other, it's going to be a very awkward conversation. So what makes a good conversation starter? A fire pit. And this is so easy, I reckon anyone could do it. I'd say it's a weekend job, but you probably do it in about 5 minutes. You got 2 bricks, you put them down. You grab another 2 bricks, you put them down, and you leave 4 holes. Fire needs oxygen to burn. Then, the second course, you put it on the opposite angle. We're halfway there. 3/4 and I haven't done a nail yet. If summer comes and it gets too hot, you can store the 16 bricks away. You can put a little fire plate on top of that and even cook some snags. Well, who would have thought? From a tired, broken down family pool to this. The brickwork is still good, and to demolish the structure would have cost a heap.
So instead, we recycled it and transformed this space into a really unique garden oasis.
Oh, that looks
Here they
different.
come.
Hey,
Hello, the whole mob's here. What do you
Well,
think?
yeah, very nice.
Think you could
I-
spend
I
a bit of time here?
I think we could spend a lot of
As
time.
long as I get waited on.
John, I love it.
I love the hydrangeas. They're just pretty colours,
Aren't
aren't
they
they?
amazing colour?
I reckon the best thing about this is we could have blown all the money on knocking down the brickwork and pretty much just turfing here and that's all you would have got. But working with what we've got, you've got the plants and the seeding instead, and you haven't just filled a skip bin.
No, well, it's unique. It's a one-off, isn't it?
An absolute one-off.
Original.
It is original. So who'd like some cheese and biscuits? Come and get some cheese and biscuits. The party.
Relax, let's use this place like it's meant to be used.
Yeah, the party's on.
I like the pillows.
You like the pillows? Yeah, they're looking good, aren't they, those strawberries?